This is the Braun XT5. I'm going to be comparing it with this shaver, which is just a fraction of the cost of the XT5. So everyone's looking for a budget gift option. This particular shaver was rated really high on Amazon, and it has a cost factor of about $3 or about 300 bucks Indian rupees. And look at it, it's so compact. The packaging itself is really tiny. It's pretty basic to look at. I mean, there's nothing mentioned technically on it. There's no branding. It's just Feihong, it says. And it's got a few things here which mention about standards and stuff like that. It's made in China, of course. You can't get cheaper things than this made in China. Inside the box, you have this slim polyurethane film-based shell. And inside you can see there's a shaver. So it's got a cleaning brush, which obviously you get with most shavers. This is a small charging cable. This is again a half a feet or maybe a feet long micro USB cable. And you also have the shaver here. So this one looks like it's made of plastic. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be metal, but just to make sure, let's go to the website and check it out. So this is, honestly speaking, this doesn't look like the product I got. And this is supposed to have 360 degrees of easy shaving access, very small size, apparently size of a lipstick. It's waterproof, but this one doesn't look waterproof. Cordless rechargeable, 1 to 2 hours of full charging time. And it gives you 120 minutes of running time. Strong power, it says. Close and smooth shave. Well, at least it's got stainless steel plates, and the motor has an RPM of 15,000. So that's like good stuff, but who can measure this? I don't know whether it's going to perform, but let's check it out. So 3 things already failed me. It's not the same design, it's not looking waterproof, and there's a mention of 90 minutes of runtime, whereas some other places on the description shows 120 minutes. So it looks like there's a lot of discrepancy there. But you know what? At this price point, you cannot really argue. It's just $3. So even if it lasts you for about, say, 3 to 4 months, it's a good thing, right? So you can try it. So like I mentioned, this has stainless steel blades, and it's supposed to have some cyclone design blades. So that's the micro USB charging socket at the back. I'm sorry, this is a black colored object, so focusing it is a little difficult. And it is nowhere looking like a waterproof device. And the original description says aluminum alloy, but this is plastic. And that's the start button. And it really sounds fast, this motor. And you can't see any kind of action of the blades from outside because it's completely hidden. It's got a nice blue indicator light. So twisting this neck portion on top next to the blade opens it up, and there you can see the motor hub over there. Yep. And a very simple mechanism. This triangular thing just runs the blade when it turns along with that. And the lock is also pretty flimsy, so if not careful, probably a couple of drops and it should stop working. Time for some basic testing. Let's just test it on my hand for now, just to see if it has any kind of effect, any kind of pulling effect. Impressive. There's no abrasion or any kind of coarseness. It's really smooth for this product, I'll give you that. And it's pretty quiet as well, to be honest. Anyway, let me just show you how the other box looks like. So, although the products are the same, they're all sold by different vendors under different names, and they ask you to rate them a 5-star so that they give you some sort of a cashback. So that's always been going on, and of course the packaging looks a little more banged up on the second one. So this one's the blue color apparently, but it was marketed under a different name. Yeah, the blue one looks totally better, I would say. Again, similar device. That's the cap. Yeah, this one sounds a little different. Maybe the charge factor also matters. Maybe this one isn't fully charged. But they are exactly the same devices. So I'm sure it's just one of these vendors buying, bulks of these from China and then selling it on different names. But nevertheless, this is quite revolutionary. I mean, the Braun shaver costs close to 7 times more than this one, but I'm sure that's going to be a long-lasting product for sure. Anyway, let's do some real-world testing on some real beard. So I haven't used anything on my skin, so I'm just directly using this. And honestly speaking, it's really smooth. I don't feel any kind of pulling, or the blades not getting stuck anywhere. In fact, even the XT5 had some issues while shaving it. It does stop you sometimes because the hair just gets stuck in one of those grooves, but this one is really smooth. So just to show you how fast the XT5 works, I'm just using that as well. And I don't see any kind of difference in the length of the beards. They're pretty much the same. So of course these shavers will not give you 100% shave, but it's close enough. I think both these things work almost at the same hair cutting length. That is strange. In fact, I find the smaller shaver to be more comfortable for some reason. So let me run this a couple of times and then let's see what effect it has. So here's a picture of this. And the close up, I think it's pretty much as good as an XT5. Yeah, so it's really going to be a hard choice. I mean, if you really think that this XT5 is much better, I was really wrong. I mean, I underestimated this small little thing here, but this one's got some potential for the price you're paying, honestly. And this is right off the box. I mean, I haven't even charged it. So this is running with whatever charge it came with. I just want to show you a side by side, so I'm just going to use the XT5 on the other side. In fact, the XT5 took a little more longer for me to do the same thing what this one did. And you can see, I mean, I'm also going to put a picture right now so you can actually see the difference. There's barely anything. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this new little shaver. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. This time I'm just going to use this particular shaver. And it actually is really comfortable. And it's not even getting warm, because I know the XT5 does get warm when you use it a couple of times for a couple of minutes. This one's really comfortable. Of course, that's a shaver where you can replace the blades easily. I don't know whether they have replacement blades for this small little shaver. I can wash the XT5, I can immerse it in water so nothing happens to it. So that's another plus point of the XT5. Of course, the quality, the blades are going to last much longer for sure. This shaver, I mean, I didn't want to take a chance washing it, so I just took out the blades and I'm just rinsing the blades. It is stainless steel, so it should be fine. Either way, it's a small comparison. I just wanted to kind of bring this up so that, if you think of gifting this to someone, it's not really a bad product. It may not last long, but I think it's really revolutionary in terms of the size it is at, and it does do a good job. So highly recommend it. I mean, XT5 is a different level, of course. Nothing matches it, but this small little shaver can give this shaver a run for its money. I'll leave links in the description below. Please do hit the like button and do consider subscribing. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you on the next one. Bye.